Hello everyone, this is Teacher Anne once again. Welcome to EduSpark. For today, we are going to talk about finding the greatest common factor or the GCF of two numbers. Now, there are many ways on how to get the greatest common factor of two numbers. One, let's first have greatest common factor. What we mean by this? Greatest common factor, or the GCF, is the biggest number that can divide two given numbers evenly. The greatest factor of both of the given numbers. Now, example, you are asked to find the common factors of 18 and 24. First is that you are going to start from 1, which is both a common factor of 18 and 24. Next, you may have 2, since 18 and 24, these two numbers are divisible by 2, so 2 as well is a common factor. Let's move to the next number, which is 3. 3 is also divisible by 24, so as with 18. Notice that there is no 4 next to 3, because 4 is only divisible by 24, but not to 18. 5, both two numbers are not divisible by 5, and so we have here the last factor, which is 6. So therefore, the largest among the 4 common factors is 6. Thus, the GCF of 18 and 24 is 6. Okay. Now here is another way of finding the greatest common factor of two numbers. You have this method, listing method. This method is done by listing all the factors of two numbers and identify the highest number among the common factors. Example, still we are going to use the same number, 18 and 24. First step, list the factors of the given numbers. You have first factors of 18, 1, 2, 3, same as earlier. You have factors of 24, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4 is also a factor of 24, but not to 18. So for 18, you then move to 6, 9, and 18. But for 24, you have as well 6, 8, which is divisible by 24, 12, and 24 as well. Now, these are the factors, you are listing them down. And step 2, you are then going to identify the greatest among the common factors. You may see 18 as the biggest number, let's say 9 next, or a factor before 18 itself, same as 12 right here. But since you are asked to get the common factors of the two numbers, so you have 6, we also have 6 as a factor to both numbers, which is 18 and 24. Therefore, the GCF of 18 and 24 is 6. So no matter what method you are going through or you're using actually, then you still get the same greatest common factor. Okay, let's move to the next method, which is through a prime factorization. This method is done by listing the numbers as a product prime factors, bringing down the common factors, and then multiply the common factors. So we will still use 18 and 24. Now, step 1. Express both numbers as a product of their prime factors. Then you're going to arrange the factors such that the common factors are aligned. For example, 18. You start with 2 as its common factor, both numbers. 2 times, okay, Notice that why is 3 not written next to your multiplication symbol? Again, going back to the definition itself, you first have to list down the factors, then you are going to align them or arrange its common factors. So 2 times 2, you cannot have 2 right here. 2 times 2, only 24. Okay, 2. If you are to multiply that, 2 times the common factor of both numbers, which is 3. 2 times 3, that would give you 6. 6 times 3 is 18. Let's have 24. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. And then 8 times 3 is 24. So if you are to look at the numbers, the common factors, you have 2 and 3, right? That is the reason why 3 right here is not placed next to your symbol, because if you place them here, again, if you place it here, 3 and 2, these are not we are not actually aligning the common factors. So you move the other 3 right here, since there's no other common factor, no other 3 as its common factor of both numbers. So now that you have aligned both common factors, which is 2 and 3, going back to the definition, you are then going to multiply the common factors. 2 times 3 equals 6. Still, you get the same answer whether you're using listing method and prime factorization. Okay, let's have the third method. Before that, okay, here is the detail as to how it should be done. Okay, bring down the common factors and multiply. Okay, this was mentioned earlier. 2, then bring down 3 as its common factor of both numbers. Then how did you get 6? You multiplied both numbers, both common factors. 2 times 3 equals 6. That's why you have here the GCF of 18 and 24 is 6. Okay, let's move to the third method, which is continuous division. This method is done by continuously dividing the two numbers using a common factor and multiplying the common factors used. Okay, still 18 and 24 are the given numbers. Step 1, divide both numbers by a common factor. Write the common factor on the left side of the given numbers, then write the quotients below the numbers. I will be showing you what it looks like. Okay, here, the ones on the outside is what you call the common factor, which is the divisor. Then the ones inside are the given numbers in which you're asked to get the greatest common factors. So if you have here a common factor of both numbers, which is 2, you cannot have 1, because if you have 1, you will still get the same number. So you move to 2, depending on the number which is divisible by the both numbers. Say 18 and 24, since these two are even numbers, so you may have 2 as its factor. Okay, 18 divided by 2, you will have 9. So as it says here that divide both numbers by a common factor. You write the common factor, which is 2, on the left side right here, and then below the numbers right here, 18 and 24, you are to write the quotient. So starting from 18, divide it by 2, you get 9. 24 divided by 2 is 12. These are the quotients. This is not yet the final answer, since 9 is still divisible by 3, so as with 12. So let's try the next step. Step 2. Repeat step 1 until the remaining numbers no longer have any common factor. So as what I've said, 9 is still divisible by a particular number, which is 3. So as with 12. So this is now the next thing you should do. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Now, let's try to think of these two numbers. Is there, or do you, or can you still think of a number, a common factor of these two numbers, 3 and 4? Okay, you're right. That means we can no longer have any common factor of 3 and 4. So that means we are to stop right here. Okay, so with the 2 and 3, going back to this number, with the 2 and 3 written on the left side, this is now the common factors being used. With these numbers, you are going to multiply 2 and 3. And that would give you 6. 2 times 3 equals 6. Thus, the greatest common factor of 18 and 24 is 6. Now, let's practice. Find the greatest common factor of 45 and 54 using prime factorization. Step 1, the same thing, but this one you're asked to use prime factorization. Express both numbers as a product of their prime factors and arrange the factors such that common factors are aligned. Okay, 45, 3 times 3. You can have 2 because 45 is not divisible by 2. 3 times 3 equals 9. 9 times 5 equals 45. So you notice there is no even number since 45 is not an even number as well. 54, okay, here's 2 since this is divisible by 2 and is also an even number. So if you're to multiply that, 2 times 3 equals 6. 6 times 3 equals 18. 18 times 3 equals 54. And by looking at this picture or the numbers or the factors listed right here, you get to see the common numbers. 3, another 3 right here. Okay, no 5 because there's only 1 right here. It's only a factor of 45, not 54. Okay, bring down the common factors, okay, as shown right here, and multiply. GCF is 3 times 3. Where do you get this? Based on the given pictures, based on the listed common factors or factors of both numbers. 3 times 3 equals 9. Therefore, the greatest common factor of 45 and 54 is 9. That's it for today. Thank you and see you on my next video. Bye bye.